welcome back, one and all, to the channel Jamaican Redneck. If you're wondering where you are, you're in the logistics center of the thing. Upstairs was the command center down here, logistics. You see, we have our maps down here and everything where we command, kind of command movement and everything down here. We don't want to see what's going on in the world. We come down here for kind of look over where the next anticipated action is. But we're not going to stick on that. We'll just show you how we set up. So for today, we'll go over my first rifle purchase. What we're looking at here is a Savage Model 110, which is a 30-6 bolt action hunting rifle. Now I trick it out like this, and it didn't come like this. And I'm going to give you a quick experience how I come by this rifle. So basically, it shoots 30-6 caliber. It's a big bore rifle with a 22-inch barrel, which suggests that's a very accurate firearm for a rifle for long range. I think it come with a 1 in 9 or 10 twists, which means for 22 inches the bullet at least make 2 revolutions before it leaves the muzzle. What that means is the bullet is more stable, like a footballer throwing a ball. If you see like me throw a ball, it tumble like this. If you see like some footballer throw it, the ball just through the air. And the more aerodynamic, the more stable the ball is, like the bullet, the more aerodynamic and the more further it goes. So it's the same for this. So tell you this, I'm watching a bag of people I review some gun channel, and every minute, every time, Draco or garbage. You have to choose your firearm for the mission. If you're going to hunt, them little 5-inch gun there, them thing, they not do nothing for you. Furthermore, the bullet tumble once it leave the barrel, because the barrel is about 5 inches or 6 inches. The bullet don't even make 1 revolution. So be careful if you go buy your first firearm. Make sure you choose your firearm for the mission. If you're going to hunt, you need a big bore, right? So basically, this have a box magazine, internal magazine that fixed 5 rounds. You can detach the magazine, which is cool. It's not bother me. Also fitted with Simmons 9-power scope, which is pretty good. Again, the whole package here, I tricked it out like this, put it on the burlap, the wrapping. You see I got the bipod here, which is pretty cool. You get to sit down. So this is my primary hunting rifle. If I'm going into the woods for a hunt, this is what I take with me. I also fitted with a cheek rest. And you might look at this rifle and think, yeah, really expensive. No. When I paid for this, when I bought this rifle, this was like 20 odd years ago, when there was Sport Authority up in Cross County. And I just walked in and you see the rifles for sale. Like, they say, yeah, you can buy one. I think I got a Westchester license at the time. And they say, yeah, you can buy one. I said, you sure? They say, yeah, you can buy one. Alright, cool. So $250. So I buy a basic platform, and over the years, I've taken a little bit to modify, attach a nice muzzle brake, which really slowed it down and put it on track. Right now, just driving nails like a tack. Also, the bipod is pretty cool. I always tell you, don't spend a whole lot of money for anything. You can just spend a relatively small or conservative amount of money to get your equipment, right? Again, get the equipment for the mission. I have a nice strap on it, leather. Also fitted with a cheek rest, with a 7-round pouch. Now, let me just give you a short story how I got this firearm. Now, I went up to Sport Authority, that suggested before, and I just said, you know what? How much is that firearm? And they told me $250. What do you need? And you don't need any permit? No. It's a rifle, and in Westchester County, you don't need any. You don't have to register rifles, right? So I just said, okay, cool. I just went ahead and bought it. But when I bought it, they told me that I need to register it since I live in New York City. Okay, how you register it? They say, you go to the precinct and they should be able to tell you how to register it. Okay. And no joke, I walk right in to the 47 precinct with the hard pouch with the rifle walking. Everybody jump up, the sergeant and I'm jump up looking at me. Like, whoa. They're like, what are you doing here with that? They're like, I'm here. I'm here to register the rifle. Like, you don't register a rifle here. Like, yeah, but they just told me up at the store. And it's surprising that they didn't take it from me either. They allowed me to leave and go home and actually go through the process of registering it with New York City while I was there. But that was just a funny story. When I walked in, like a hitman with the, attach a case, with the hard case for the rifle. So yes, true story. So as I said, I've had this is my first rifle for over 20 years, solid. Go-to rifle. I said my equipment is mostly built for mission. I don't just buy things because they are there. This here now is my primary go-to hunting rifle, and also what we used to use back in the days. I have a friend them before we had other choices. We go long range shooting. Now, typically we take this out to I think like 200 yards, get good accuracy. But I'm telling you, you can pull this all the way up to probably 800 yards and get a real good accuracy and knock down power out of it. As I said, the 30-06 round is a big round, and trust me, it does have a good recoil. I also fitted it with a recoil pad also because one of my friends, he really likes shooting the big bore, but I tell you, after I shoot 10-15 rounds out of this, it's like a mule keep kicking you on your shoulder. So I tell you, invest into some good firearms if you're going to buy a firearm. Don't just buy them just for look's sake or because everybody have them. Buy them because they have a specific mission feed. And I tell you this, you want an entry-level rifle, you go for a Savage. You can't miss. I knocked out at least 5,000 rounds out of this before the firing pin break. And the firing pin break just recently. Went to the range, tried to fire it, and when I was like click, 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 I might have a video with that too. It wouldn't go, it wouldn't hunt. So I just had to come in and buy the parts kit and change the firing pin. It's not protruding unless you know how to twist it up, but that's it. A nice rifle, easy to clean, easy to maintain. Don't really take a lot. So yeah, so really like it. You can't beat it. I'm telling the truth. You cannot beat this rifle for the price that I paid for it, and the time that I have it, and the fun that I really get out of it. You cannot really beat it. Right? Savage Model 10, Model 110, bolt action, 30-06. Peace. Jamaican redneck at you.